Welcome to another edition of Rust Rants, where I come on and go off about, well, whatever is honking me off today. So, apparently, watching NBA games makes you a racist, to go along with the 200,000 other things that make you a racist these days. So what the heck am I talking about? What craziness is this? Well, this bit of insanity comes to us courtesy of Deadspin. And here is the headline for this article. White fans were entertained by black athletes a day after a racist killed black people in Buffalo. This is what white supremacy looks like. Give me a few seconds here to process that. I don't even think I can. So anyway, the article goes on to say, sports only serve as an escape from society if you're white. Well, right off the bat, that's a load of javelina excrement. And if you don't believe me, both of Sunday's Game 7s were proof that the awakening was only a brief moment of pseudo-accountability that's passed. In the bubble, when the NBA had Black Lives Matter on the floor, players had social justice slogans on their uniforms, and Commissioner Adam Silver was allowing black people to kneel because the police love shooting black people. Well, get stuffed on that, Deadspin, because that's an absolute lie. Pretty much the vast majority of police want to go through their whole careers without shooting anyone. Anyway, this dreck continues. The NBA and the WNBA were prioritizing the humanity of their players. There was even a boycott of a playoff game, which caused the entire sports world to come to a halt as players finally saw just how much power they have. Basically showing their support to a hardened criminal named Jacob Blake, who was shot by police when he was going for a knife. And this keeps going on. But that was then and this is now. Players aren't getting asked how they feel about things outside of 94 feet after games as much. It's as if basketball or whatever sport they play is all that should matter to them. No, it's not all that should matter to them, but when they're out there playing, well, that's their job. Sideline reporters aren't asking them about Roe v. Wade. Who cares about that in the context of a game? Or if their loved ones are scared to go to the grocery store like they used to. Well, we don't tune into games for players to hear about their whatever political or ideology they have. We tune into games because you just want to see the gosh darn games, and we don't care about the political beliefs of the players who play them, be they on the left or the right of the political spectrum. There's more of this. Jeez. On Sunday, 4 teams played 2 Game 7s. The Bucks and the Celtics, the Suns and the Mavericks. 3 of the 4 head coaches were black. The overwhelming majority of the players on the roster were black. However, in Boston, where one of the games was played, over 52% of the population is white, according to the latest census. So what? And in Phoenix, where the Suns were the host, over 68% of the residents were white. What does this mean? Yeah, what does it mean? That a day after Black America was shaken to its core because we've now realized that a grocery store on our side of town has become the latest place where we can be killed just for existing. Black players from the Celtics, Bucks, Suns, and Mavericks had to play in a win-or-go-home game to advance to the conference finals, despite the feelings that all of us were experiencing. And yet, no one seemed to care or ask them about it. It was clear that basketball mattered, but not black lives or the black psyche so much. And just give me a break with this. This is like one of the dumbest things I've ever read. I mean, just because reporters don't ask NBA players about what happened in Buffalo, that means they don't give a darn about the 10 people who were murdered by some psycho, or just because a bunch of white fans go to see these NBA Game 7s, that means they don't care about the lives snuffed out because of some absolutely wretched piece of human garbage, which I think 99% of the people in this country, regardless of skin color, think that Buffalo shooter is. And yeah, I just can't with this article. I mean, part of me wonders if the person who wrote this actually believes this horse bleep or if he's just doing it just to, again, stir up the racial pot. Just try to do things, again, to create more racial division and tension in this country. Well, apparently I'm not alone in ranting and criticizing this article, because you go on Twitter and this thing has been ratioed into oblivion with people. Just to sum it up, the bottom line is most people think that what was said in the article is dumb. Count me among them. And it's just another idiot doing mental gymnastics to try to paint as many people as possible as racist. And the problem with that is what it does is it lets actual racists flourish, while too many people try to make up all kinds of stuff to come up with brand new ways to try to paint people who aren't racist. To me, that's what Deadspin did. But the good thing is, I think a lot more people are waking up and realize that this kind of Bravo Sierra peddling that Deadspin does is just that, a bunch of Bravo Sierra. And now a word from our sponsor. Does your toilet have rings that always need cleaning? Do you have hard water spots on your shower doors? Calcium buildup on your faucets? Just imagine what all of that is doing to the inside of your washing machine, dishwasher, refrigerator, your hot water heater. What about the pipes inside your body? Buy a filter or be a filter. You can have clean, mineral-rich water without the buildup of unwanted toxins in your body and throughout your whole home. Call Vicki Johnston today at H2O Health and Water Solutions at 928-899-7504, or stop in and see her at the Gateway Mall. Well, that'll do it for another edition of Rust Rants. Be sure to follow us on all of KYCA's social media: Facebook, Rumble, Instagram, Vimeo, and also keep track of us on KYCA.info. Till next time, folks, have yourselves a good one.